Pakistan, a country deeply rooted in faith and spirituality, has also become home to a shadowy, blooming industry, one that preys on desperation, fear, and superstitions. Black magic or Sifli Amal is a centuries old practice, but today it has evolved into a multi million rupees business. Self proclaimed Amal Babas or spiritual healers offer promises of love, wealth, and revenge, but behind their mystical facade lies a ruthless network of deception. Meet 30-year-old Aslam, a father of three from Lahore, struggling with financial problems and a failing marriage. He turned to a called Amil Baba after seeing an advertisement on the social media. The Baba assured him that for a small fee, his wife would return and his business would flourish. The initial payment, 10,000 rupees. But soon there would be more demands, sacrifices, expensive items, and larger sum of money. Aslam, desperate for solution, kept paying. He said, my family was cursed, that dark forces were blocking my success. I spent almost 2 lakh rupees, but nothing changed. He always had an excuse. More rituals, more time. In the end, I was left with nothing. This is not an isolated case. Thousands across Pakistan fall victim to these self styled magicians who exploit deep rooted beliefs in the supernatural way. Many claim to control jinns, invisible spirits mentioned in Islamic teachings, and use their powers, bring back lovers, cure diseases, or even destroy enemies. Their operations stretch from small villages to the bustling streets of Karachi and Lahore, with advertisements plastered on the walls, online and on TV. These advertisements are placed everywhere. These advertisements playing a voice announcing guaranteed solutions. Bring back lost love in 24 hours. Call now with the given number. And people do call, women hoping to mend broken marriages, men seeking wealth, families desperate to cure an illness, all placing blind trust in these manipulators. Once under their spell, they are made to believe that to comply will bring divine punishment or even death. Some are forced into severe rituals involving animal sacrifices, isolation, and bizarre incarnations. Yet, despite police crackdowns, these Amil continue to operate, their influence often protected by powerful figures. And for the victims, the realizations come too late when they are left bankrupt, emotionally shattered, and sometimes psychologically scarred. In a society where faith and fear walk hand in hand, the black magic industry thrives. And as long as the desperation exists, so too will those who exploit it. The question remains how many more will fall victim before the spell is finally broken? The so-called Amil Babas or Jadugars in Pakistan operate through a carefully crafted system of manipulation, deception, and exploitation. They target vulnerable individuals, especially women who are facing personal crises such as a broken marriage, infertility, domestic conflicts, or unrequited love. These fraudsters build their influence using fear, religious references, and psychological manipulation, often leading to financial exploitation and, in many cases, sexual abuse. How do these Babas operate? Advertising is the main key and building trust. These so called healers aggressively market their service through social media, TV ads, posters, word of mouth, and even YouTube nowadays. Their
गोष्टींवर माझा
promises include
स्वतःचा
bringing back lost
अजिबात
love,
विश्वास नाही.
resolving family dispute, lifting black magic curses, and ensuring financial successes. Women, especially those struggling in marriages, looking for love, or desperate for children, are prime targets. They convince the supernatural forcing are blocking their happiness, and only the Baba has the power to change their fate. The process begins with fake rituals, reciting verses, burning specific herbs, giving tavis, or making
कि किसी पे
individuals
ब्लैक मैजिक हो
perform
रहा है,
bizarre
ऐसे में
acts
कोई
like
नेगेटिव
standing
एनर्जी बहुत
in
ज्यादा इफेक्ट कर रही है
cemeteries at
और
night
कहते हैं जान तक
or
जाने वाली
drinking the
होती है
holy
उसकी, तो
water.
उस दायरे में क्या
These
करें?
rituals
कुछ
serve no real purpose but help maintain the illusion of power. Once the victim is psychologically dependent on the Baba, he demands money in installments, starting small but increasing over time. Victims are told that the ritual
Meanwhile, example
must
of the
continue
black
for the
magic in
success,
this magic
ensuring a
mask is
steady
just for an
flow of
ask this
money.
random guy sitting on the back
Some
in my
Babas
office, and he just
convince
sprinkles
women
chemical on his
that
face,
physical
just like that.
intimacy is
And
a part
after
of
that, this
spiritual
man is
healing
completely going to
process.
be
They claim
hypnotized
that sleeping
and he's
with the
going
Baba
to
will remove
do
negative
things
energy or break a curse.
whatever the mask
In
guy asks
cases of
him to do.
infidelity,
So just
they
see
tell
now, you have
women that
removed
their
his
husbands are
wallet,
cursed
give it to him.
and that
He's
only
asking
the
for his
Baba's
phone,
spiritual
remove his
energy
phone,
can
give
help
it to
them
him.
conceive.
This is how Bhagavati has
Victims are
convinced
often
people
too
to go
afraid to
and go
resist
for
because
hypnosis
they
after
believed
this method.
disobedience
And
could
now he's going to
bring
remove his bag
misfortune
and hand it over
or
to him.
divine
He will
punishment.
just say bye and leave.
For example, if a woman
He's completely
resists or
under his
realizes
control.
she is being
This
tricked, the
man who is a
Baba may
victim of
resort to
black
the
magic does
threats,
not know
saying
what
that stopping
exactly
the
is
ritual
happening.
will bring
He's
immediate
clueless,
disaster.
brain fog,
Some even
he's
blackmail
not paying
victims by
anything, he's
recording their
not paying
private
attention.
conversation
This is
or
how
intimate
crazy black magic
encounters,
is, my
forcing them
friends.
to remain
Please,
silent
please,
out of the
please
shame and
stay
fear.
safe.
Why do people fall for this? Many Pakistanis believe in the power of black magic and jinns and spiritual forces, making
ਇਹ ਪੱਥਰ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਗੌਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ इसमें कहना उड़ जा ਇੱਥੇ कहना उड़ जा गायब हो जा खबर राइट अस्सलाम
do you believe in magic?